Hello everybody, my name's CATLOAFMAN and welcome to another Minecraft building video. Today I'm going to be showing you 4 nether portal designs that I think you can build in your own Minecraft world. Let's get straight into it. Now for this first design, you're going to need to build this in a hallway or underground or in a mountain. Otherwise this won't look right, as you might notice from the top of the sides looking quite ugly. But as you can see, we are using many different wood types, from the spruce trapdoors on the nether portal, the alternating stripped spruce and dark oak. We also have the regular dark oak and the stripped birch. And we're also using oak, I think I mentioned that, on the corners, and this makes it feel very like a cottagey kind of feel. We're also using some potted plants with some nether vegetation. This may remind you that yes, you're going into the nether and you might want some gold armor. We're also using some variated lanterns, and we're using a very specific technique that I seem to have found, at least by myself, or I haven't seen anybody else do it, is instead of making these all different lengths, we have 2 that are the same lengths, because even though they're the same length, they still look different because they're different depths in the room, and so we still get this variation of lanterns. Just overall, giving it a much nicer look. Also using some oxidized cut copper, which if you're on the more expensive side and you want it to look a little bit darker, you can use dark prismarine. And for this next build, I like to call it the spill technique, which really reminds me of the ruined nether portals you find in the world with the netherrack. But what I like to do is I like to bring out some of the nether vegetation and some of the stuff from the nether biome that's on the other side. So on the other side of this portal specifically, we have a crimson forest. So we've just bone mealed one of these crimson fungus to get one of these trees. We just added some of the nylium and the nether gold ore and some lava. You don't actually have to add the lava. We also have another style in case you are in a basalt delta or you kind of like the volcanic feel of a nether portal. So we have just mainly the few building blocks of a basalt delta. We have a base of blackstone and then pillars of basalt. And if you wanted to feel a little bit more like the basalt delta, you could just add some variation in the floor, but that might just get a little impractical to walk through. And for the next one, this is probably my second favorite one out of all of these, this is the treehouse nether portal style thing. And so basically what we've done is we've made a custom tree or giant mushroom, whatever you like to call them, of the warped mushrooms, and we made it so we take the all sides bark like block, the hyphane is what they call it, and we use that as like roots that go through. I know it's a mushroom and they probably don't have roots. Now I think about that, that's actually really nonsensical, but it still kind of adds to the whole look of the thing. And then in here we use some of the stripped hyphane in here for the floor. We're also using some more oxidized copper for the backing of the portal, which just kind of ties in all of the colors. And one thing that makes this look especially cool is you make a very wide portal, because then from out here, all it looks like is the backing. It's just a nether portal. We've also just bone mealed the ground around here to produce some of the warped roots and nether sprouts, along with placing some of the twisting vines. And we did use a shear on the edge to make so these wouldn't grow anymore. And we've also bone mealed a couple of the warped fungus that are around here, just to add a little bit more variation and not just a giant tree. And now for my favorite build of all of these, I'm sorry with warped tree, this one is just probably going to fit in a lot more builds, is we have this kind of temple-y look, which I think it just looks a lot like a temple because of the quartz pillar and the dark prismarine on the top. But basically what we did is we made this primarily out of nether blocks, like blackstone, and we used some variation with the polished and brick versions of blackstone, and even added some gilded blackstone. I know, very expensive block, but still looks very nice when you use it like this. And I intentionally did not use regular blackstone in this, because then we'd have the nice contrast of the much darker non-polished blackstone as a siding for it. And we basically just repeat this on all 4 sides. On the bottom of the pillars, we add this really nice detail by insetting it by 1 with the stairs and then also blocking it up. That way there's not just a random hole in there. On the ground, we did use deep slate bricks. I think it just looks kind of nice. You can replace this for any other maybe darker building block, or just grass if you want to do. And then on the top, we are using some more dark prismarine. Again, if you are on the cheaper side, you can use oxidized copper, and some shroom light or glowstone would also look good as just a little lighting block. And then this is also a quadruple nether portal, but thankfully, I think, if I've done the math right, all these nether portals should go to the same place, and so no matter which way you go through the nether portal, you'll always be going into the same nether portal on the other side of the dimension. Then we'll also have some gold blocks in the middle, just to flex a little bit, just to flex. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these new building videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.